Two Bens is sponsored by Paul CERAME Auto Group, the cheaper dealer.
You know, I was thinking, and out of all the Two Bens we've done,
Sure.
I got a favorite.
Oh, what do you got?
Last week.
Wait, I was in Pittsburgh last week. Ben Lonow filled in for me.
I know. It was awesome.
Hey.
No, I'm kidding, of course. But I bring it up because you were gone, because you were in Pittsburgh covering the Cardinals and the Pirates, and it looked like there might be some optimism.
Well, there was at the time. And then, by the way, we'll jump into the wild card race in a moment, but I must say, you look pretty cool here behind the wheel of a Ford Taurus SHO from Paul CERAME, the cheaper dealer.
2016.
Yep.
Paul CERAME, the cheaper dealer. Best thing about this one is you can get a deal.
Oh yeah. How about this? I know the answer to what you were referring to.
Got it.
$8,700 off MSRP. And also, I'll let you set me up for this.
Well, I think it comes with, like every Paul CERAME car, it comes with lifetime maintenance.
Lifetime maintenance! Yes!
You're not going to do the slide?
Oh. All right, let's get into the Cardinals. 3-team wild card race. When they were in Pittsburgh last week, they basically buried the Pittsburgh Pirates. That's fine, but they still have to worry about the San Francisco Giants and the New York Mets, who are right in the mix right now. I ask you, who do you think is going to make the October 5th wild card game?
Well, it's not looking great for the Cardinals. You had some optimism a while back. You looked at the Fangraphs predictions, and they're leading the pack. And now you look at them, and they're behind both of those teams. They give them about a 40-something% chance of making the wild card.
Yeah,
game.
the Giants are like in the 80s and 80% chance, and the Mets are in the 70%.
And the Giants have started from so far ahead. They've fallen apart, but they're still ahead. And the Mets, despite all of these injuries, they just keep gaining ground.
Here's the thing. I'm confident that St. Louis Cardinals will make the game. They'll make it in the October 5th game. I think that game will be played in, not San Francisco. The game will be played at Citi Field in New York, and here's why. The New York Mets have the easiest schedule in the history of schedules. Here are the teams they play towards the end of the season. They play the Phillies. They play the Braves. They play the Marlins. They play the 1969 Atlanta Braves.
And the current Braves.
Yeah. They have the easiest schedule. It would be more historic if they somehow blow this.
Well,
then of course.
Speaking of schedules, how can you feel confident about the Cardinals? Because they did not make hay in their soft part of their schedule.
Right.
And now they got the Cubs. Now they got to go to the Cubs again, and they got a series coming up against the Giants. They
Well,
don't have an easy game. The Rockies are in there too.
Yeah,
this
but
thing could be over by the time they get out of this tough part of their schedule.
Yep. No, but I would say, Ben, they're going on the road. The Cardinals are fantastic on the road, and they're going to San Francisco with important games, just like we saw when the team went to Pittsburgh when I was there, and you did a Two Bens without me, and apparently it was great. I think they can win some games at San Francisco and catch them, and then it's going to be tough to win in the pinball machine that is Coors Field. But I think by the time they get to Chicago, the weekend of the 23rd, man, oh man, I think we might have ourselves a team right there at the top of the
But the
wild
problem
card.
is then you got to come back home. And they have lost more games.
Yeah,
We're
right here.
at Busch Stadium
we're
3.
at the home, yeah.
They've lost more games in this venue than they have lost any time since it opened in 2006. So unless they turn a corner and somehow shake this inability to win here, it's not going to do them any good in the end. So if they can turn that around, I'm not counting them out, man. 50% chance. Fangraphs, they know what they're talking about. They're projecting it. They got to flip a coin, and they got a chance of getting in. We've seen what this team can do. The power is there. You can never bet against a team with power like this at this point. The wild card race is not exactly a thoroughbred race right now. It's basically a bunch of teams hoping to outlast another. So the Cardinals can be in this thing, but they haven't given us any reason to count on them to do anything reliably. So it's still wait and see. And right now we're trying to find out if they can be a different team than what they've shown us all season.
At least the Cardinals are in the mix, and it makes September fun.
Paul CERAME Auto Group, the cheaper dealer. Now exclusively offering lifetime maintenance with every new and pre-owned purchase.